Hello and welcome back to Business Talk, brought to you by the Sharonville Chamber of Commerce. This happens to be one of my favorite interviews of the year. Yes, folks, and these aren't props, I might add. This is the real thing. It is time for the Sharonville Chamber Wine, Art, Beer, and yes, Cigar Festival.
You got it.
Year 3 of the WABC Festival. And once again, back with us is the now world-famous Richard Osgood, who in his day job is the Director of Planning and Permitting and all those fun things with the city in Sharonville, and does a great job at that, but is even a better job managing and running the WABC Festival.
We are back for year 3.
You know, welcome back, and let's talk WABC.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a nice infundel. We'll have to have that at the event.
Yeah, your lingo is getting better every year. You're really hanging out with all these
starting to learn those
folks.
grapes.
Yeah.
Huh?
So, let's talk about what is the Sharonville WABC Festival.
You said it. Wine, art, beer, and cigars. Get all of those great components together, and it makes a perfect event for the entire family. Maybe over 18 or 21, depending on what the drinking age is and what state you're in.
Well, this is 21. This
okay.
is Ohio. You're the one that works for the government. You should know that. What is the date, time, and location of this year's event?
November 9th at the Holiday Inn, and it runs from the VIP hour runs from 6 to 7. Make sure you get that right. 6 to 7, and the general admission runs from 7 to 10.
And we had a big crowd last year and probably even a bigger crowd this year.
We had a great crowd last year. It was a lot of fun last year. A great crowd for the VIP hour, which is important because the VIP hour was very special for just a bit of additional amount.
Why don't you explain to everybody the difference between, you know, what is the VIP hour?
For the additional amount, for $50, the VIP ticket holder gets unlimited tastings of the wines and the beers. They get the special stem glass this year, which is what we're drinking in, as opposed to last year when we just had stemless, which will still be there for the general admission. So you get the special stem glass.
So those of us that just pay general admission, they'll know who us lowlifes are because we'll just have the little squatty.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And then we'll have some fantastic, the VIP will have access, as well as the general admission, but more access to the wonderful tapas that we're going to have this year. We started them last year. It was the first year having these tapas, and we're going to have even better ones this year. We can talk about that a little bit more later.
And actually, there's some different wines that are available during that hour that are during, you know, for those of us in the general population.
Right. For the plebes who just come later, there's 6 special wines and 6 special beers that are VIP, and they are more of the higher end wines from across the world, and more of the higher end, unusual type of craft beers.
So how much are the tickets and when do they go on sale?
Tickets are on sale now, so you can go to the Sharonville Chamber of Commerce website. The VIP tickets are $50, and that's unlimited. Again, that's unlimited tastings for the first hour, but the VIP ticket holder also gets 8 additional tickets. So when they go into the general admission, they have those additional tickets to keep right on tasting. And then the general admission is $25 for the 3 hours, and that gets 8 tickets. Do
they get a room that night at the Holiday Inn?
They can. There's special rates at the Holiday Inn for that night.
All right, let's talk about beer. What kind of beers are going to be there?
We've got a variety of seasonal and specialty craft beers. This time of year, it's an exciting time of year for the brewmasters because they go into their winter season. And so they're introducing a lot of them new seasonal type of brews. And so this event will be one of the first events in the area that's going to carry those new seasonal brews. Some of the brewers are Bell's and Founders, Weyerbacher, Flying Dog, some of these just unique names, Triton, Trogs, Green Flash, and many others.
All right, so now we've covered beer. Let's go on to the next subject. The next subject is wine.
The wine, we did this last year and it worked wonderfully, and we're doing the same thing this year. It's an international wine selection. So we've got selections from France, Australia, New Zealand, Argentina, Chile, Spain, Germany, Italy, Austria, I'm going to name them all, Hungary, and in the U.S., Oregon, Washington State, and California.
There's nobody we could have left out. How about Ohio?
We could have left out South Africa. I'm sorry, we did leave out South Africa. We tasted some South Africans. We didn't feel they quite met the standard of what we're looking for.
Nobody from Ohio?
So what's the next question?
They didn't make the cut. All right, what kind of, all right, the next subject is cigars.
The cigars, and we have a wonderful Romeo and Juliet right here. It's a nice cigar. It's got a great wrap. It's got a great aroma. It will have a nice smooth smoke. And Strauss Tobacconist will be there again, and he'll be selling discount cigars, special event discount cigars. He did wonderful last year. He almost ran out last year.
He's been with us since the beginning, hasn't he?
Since the beginning, yes.
Yeah, been a tremendous supporter.
Wonderful supporter, yeah.
Okay, so now we've covered beer, wine, cigars, and now we're going to talk about art.
We can't forget the art.
Yeah.
We can't forget the art part. And every year it's gotten a little better. We've kind of upped it a little bit. We still have kind of some of the traditional crafty type arts, I guess you could call it. But we've got right now 8 here. Mary Beth Dowling is a painter. Linda Ray does wire wrap jewelry. The Silver Lady, who was here the first year and last year will be back. Margie Lakeberg is a painter. Dan Dawson does ceramics. Sue Irvin does hand-painted wine glasses, which is appropriate for this event. And then Rusty Harden does framed original art. So it's much more on the art side rather than the crafty type of side.
I'm assuming there will also be a little bit of food at this event.
Yeah, we've had some fun. We had our tasting, our chamber committee tasting earlier this week.
That's why you don't have any trouble getting volunteers for this committee.
Exactly.
I mean, you haven't been able to travel to Europe to pick wines, have you yet?
Not yet. That's in the books. In
Yeah.
the books or in the cards. So Holiday Inn, the chef, the master chef at Holiday Inn is partnering with the master chef at Parker's Blue Ash Grill. So we have Parker's Blue Ash Grill is providing, and along with the chef at Holiday Inn, providing these tapas. And this is a sample. These are some of the ones that we're having at the event. This one's a chicken waffle with butter pecan syrup. It's wonderful stuff. This one is, see if I can figure out which one that is. It's a red wine braised short rib with Idaho potatoes and a red wine juice. And then this is a salmon, a smoked salmon. Let's see if I can get that one here. It's a smoked salmon with avocado with pomegranate seeds on a crispy fry. And then we're having some dessert selections this year too. And there will also be 2, no, I take it back, there'll be 3 vegetarian options.
I don't believe I've seen any of those in any McDonald's drive-through menus lately.
No, I don't think so. We're looking forward to that.
You've already talked a little bit about the VIP hour. So what are some of the, what else is special about this event?
A big part of it is having the distributors there, the specialists who know the wines, and they're going to be mingling with the attendees, and they can talk about the wines, they can talk about the beers, they can talk about just anything, the grapes, the regions, wherever they come from. So they'll be there to help anybody who's attending to know what a wine is, to know what a grape is, to know where to purchase it, and just kind of have a better understanding of the wine and the beer.
Because they can actually purchase bottles, they can actually purchase some of these products that night.
They can.
Yeah.
They can, and we're going to have a special at the end where we have a partially open bottle. There's that much gone. We're going to sell each of them for $5 a piece. So those will be available at the end. And what else is special about this year is we have some additional specialty foods coming in. A place called the Chocolat Latour is a specialty chocolate shop. So they're bringing their chocolates and they'll be there for samples. The Spicy Olive is a specialty flavored oils and vinegar shop. I think it's in Mason. And they're going to be bringing and they're going to be having samples. And then My Artisano Foods is a specialty cheeses shop. So they're going to be bringing samples.
So let's get to the money side of this a little bit. What kind of opportunities are there for sponsors for this event?
There's a range of opportunities going from what we call the Cabernet Sauvignon level. And that's, I think, at about a $2,500 sponsorship level that gets advertising everywhere on all the flyers, on the website, on the banners, on the digital boards that are going to be throughout the city, all the way down to a tabletop sponsor, which I think is like $200 or $250. So there's a lot of opportunities for sponsors. Right now, we've got a list of sponsors: Holiday Inn, Utilities Group, Reliance, Perfection, Cincy Magazine, Saxon, who was just in here, is a sponsor, and Construction Services Incorporated.
What about those of us that need to be like a Ripple sponsor?
You can be a Rock Gut, the Rock Gut sponsor.
Yeah. So what percentage of? I understand you're donating a percentage of the proceeds to a local group or organization? Where is this money going to go?
It goes to the Sharonville Fine Arts Center. And the Fine Arts Center is a wonderful facility in downtown Sharonville. They do live theater, they do art displays. As a matter of fact, one of the artists here coming to the event has a display the previous week. So if anybody's interested in seeing her work early, I think it's Mary Beth Dowland who's having a display, having a gallery display down at the Fine Arts Center. And she's going to have all of our information there too.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great event.
It is.
And we've seen nice growth year 1 to year 2, and we're hoping to see even better growth year 3.
We expect it.
So we will look forward to this event, and we're going to look forward to seeing all of you out there in our wide viewing audience to attend this event. Once again, date and time of this event?
November 9th from 5 to 6. I'm going to get this wrong. 6 to 7 is the VIP hour from 7 to 10.
Well, I'm sure that you'll be there at 5. So, but we want all you there at 6 for the VIP hour. So thanks, Richard, for coming in and sharing all that with us again. And thanks to all of you for tuning into another Business Talk brought to you by the Sharonville Chamber of Commerce. And we hope to see you again next month.
Thank you.
Here at Speed Pro Imaging, we do all forms of large format digital printing and also graphic design. This would include things like vehicle wraps, full color banners, trade show printing, and even custom cut decals and label prototype work. For more information, give us a call at 513-771-4776 or visit our website at www.speedprocincy.com.